Good morning, everybody, and welcome to your Monday morning message for the week of April 21st through April 27th. Now, I'm sending this out on Thursday before the Monday just because we have a long weekend and we have some information that we want to get through, especially when we're concerned with that AP exam. So, the first thing we want to do is we want to look at this area right here, this thing that says 2025 AP testing information. Now, I just added that on there for you, but it kind of walks you through some of the tips and tricks for the AP exam, information that you need to know, how the AP exams work, making sure that you have your blue book with your login and your sign in stuff for that. The biggest thing is going through that, just make sure that you're comfortable. We want to make sure that we're taking all stress out for the test. And so we want to knock like the problems area off 2 and 3 weeks before so that when you get into the testing area, it's smooth sailing. Okay, so that's our goal. I know a lot of people are stressed out with some of the testing that's happening in the next 3 weeks. So trying to make that experience as good as possible is what we're trying to do for you. So if when you're looking through that, you have questions, definitely reach out, let me know. Let's take care of those questions now rather than later. Okay, now for our coursework, when we go into our file then and we go into our current folder, you're going to see that we're going into President Ford and President Carter. Okay, so we're going right here, we're going Module 8, President Ford, President Carter in the 70s to George Bush in the Gulf War quiz. So as I'm going in there, we're going into Module 8. You'll see that we're working towards the end of Module 8 now. So we're getting there, right? So we're right here, President Ford and President Carter in the 70s, and we're going all the way to George H.W. Bush and the Gulf War quiz. So in there. So that tells you historically we're getting towards the end, or we're getting towards the present, which means we're getting toward the end of our coursework. You just have to remember, as soon as we go through that Module 8 exam, that next week on our calendar we have off just in preparation for the AP exam. Now, for those that are not taking it then, now, you still should be keeping up with the coursework, right? Especially if we're going through certain topics. You want to make sure that you're completing that writing in that topic, just so that we know that it's relevant, it's making sense to you, that the topic and the subject that we're going over is fresh in your mind. It just helps that writing piece. We have a number of students right now that are pushing that writing off, and I get it. Like, you're in the exam modes, or AP modes right now for a lot of us, so you're in that exam mode, but it's important to make sure that we have that writing. Don't push that off. Now, if you are behind, you're going to see me coming into schools again next week. I'll be there Wednesday. I'll be 9:15 to 10 in the Media Center at Eastridge, 10:15 to 11 at Woodbury, and 11:15 to noon at Park this week. So I tried to switch the times to catch everybody. Let me know if you don't receive a pass and you would like one, and we'll make sure you get everything that you need. Thanks. I know this is a long message, but let's hope that we get all that information out there. Let me know what questions you have. I look forward to working with each and every one of you this week.